Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni, welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Thank you so much, Masters, for joining, and thank you for to each and everyone for the precious time, space, and energy that you share with Light and Soul Meditation Group and Love Light Star channel. Thank you so much, Masters. So, requesting everyone to join your hands to let us give gratitude to the Masters before we start our session. With great respects, regards, and gratitude to all the masters from all the realms, from all the kingdoms, and masters who are connected with Most High, all the ascended masters, Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptrishi Mandal masters, all the Siddhas, teachers, healers, mentors, gurus, and all the Guru consciousness. We are also very grateful to our great grandmaster Pitamaha Brahmrishi Patriji, Mahavatar Babaji, and to Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Father Universe, Sun, Moon, constellations, and to all the protectors, guardians, and masters who are always protecting us, safeguarding us, and sharing their divine knowledge and wisdom. Masters, we are really grateful for all that you have done for us. Thank you to all the ancestors. Thank you for guiding us and sharing the light that you carry with us, helping us steer clear of the challenges. Masters, we ask and pray to you to help us connect with the soul plan, purpose, and also help us fulfill the soul plan and purpose. Align us with the highest timeline that we have set for our incarnation. Please share your divine knowledge, wisdom, and also help us connect with your consciousness. The understanding that you have on all the subjects, may we also get that understanding that you carry. Help us align with the path towards truth, honesty, justice, and also be compassionate and kind towards each other. Thank you so much, Masters. Please share the invisible path that is not visible to us to the naked eye. Help us steer clear of those challenges and help us walk the path so that we can work on our purposes and plan and also timelines and maybe achieve success in all our endeavors. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you. So, Masters, very warm welcome to all the old and new. Thank you so much. And as you all know, we also are going into our Pitra Paksha is going on. So, may all the ancestors bless us with their divine energies and also guide us with the same masters. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. As you all know, we will be doing Maktub, page number 75. If you have already, opened the page, wonderful. If not, you can definitely, take some time to open it. It's page number 75 from Maktub's story written by Paulo Coelho. I'm gonna share here with you all. And then I hope you all can see, right? So this story book is written by Paulo Coelho, and he is also a master of all the other books also, Warriors of Light and The Alchemist. That's what we have done in our group, and still continuing with this wonderful book called Maktub, which means it is destined. So today's story is we think, he says, we think it really seems as if our freedom consists in choosing our own particular form of slavery. Wow. Such a beautiful message, Masters, straight right from the start, I would say it's a beautiful message. So we think it really seems, we think, okay, he says we think, first of all. So this is what we are thinking. It really seems as if our freedom consists in choosing our own particular form of slavery. I work 8 hours a day, and if I get promoted, I will work 12 hours a day. I got married, and now I have no time for myself. I sought out God, which means I'm now obliged to attend services, masses, religious ceremonies, everything that is important in life, love, work, faith, ends up becoming a very heavy burden. The master says, Only love allows us to escape. Only love for what we do with our freedom. If we cannot love, then we might as well stop right here, right there. Jesus said, if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life with one eye rather than have two eyes and be cast into hellfire. Harsh words, but that's how it is. Wow. So beautiful right from the start, and so many messages, masters, in this wonderful passage that we read today. So I hope you all read. Anybody who wishes to read it again, I'll just bring it here again on the screen. And just let me know if you want to give me a hand raise. So. And so, Masters, it's a very beautiful story. So today only, my friend had a birthday. So I went to her house and I just wished her and came back. So it was like whatever you work, you need to enjoy. And I think the theme of the past 2, 3 days is like that, you don't need to be like, you don't need to bind yourself to things. It's just live your life with those things, continuing it. You don't need to just stop yourself and like how I said to I don't know where I said, but I think in the Hindi group I said, I think so, that's what I'm thinking. And so this is how like I think it was here only in the English session. It was about the Mount Shasta pictures that I showed, and that day we were saying like we went to Iowa also, and then Sonalji was meditating for 3 hours. No, not 3 hours, but Sonalji was meditating, and we actually reached by 2 o'clock, and then like till 3 o'clock she like 2:30 at types I think she sat for meditation. But I said no, I'm gonna sleep. So the point is, do whatever you want, live your life. Don't just stop yourself from living that life. Whatever you feel like doing, do it. But it should be in the positive way, like how Jesus said in the last paragraph that if you are actually going and like sinning with your eyes, so try not to sin and pluck your eyes out. If you feel that this is very very important, masters, to understand that sometimes our eyes also, they have this junk food, that is like eye tonics that we have, right? We say eye tonic, but the point is, are these eye tonic good for us? Certain eye tonics are good, but not all the eye tonics. Okay, so sometimes while using YouTube, you go onto shorts, YouTube shorts, and that time, not only that, but TikTok or Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot. The X also, some X is also there, Twitter is also there. But certain reels that you see, they come like anything, and when you are swiping up, 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 you're actually scrolling, not swiping, but scrolling. So as you're scrolling, something comes up which is on your feed, and now you tend to see that. So if you see one, there will be again many. If you don't stop, they will continue to do that. So what I do most of the time is I go onto the three dots on the YouTube shorts on the side, and I say I don't want to see it. I don't want to, just take it out from my feed or something, hide it or just remove that. I don't want to see. That is what I do so that my feed is clear. Whatever I want, all the knowledgeable stuff or the wisdomful stuff or even the hilarious stuff, you will see it in my feed. Okay. But the point is, I don't bind myself, meaning that I want to be free. And I know this. For myself, I'm saying, I know this. How many of you know that you are bound to your situations? How many of you think that? Or how many of you are actually living like that? So Anuji says, yes. Earlier, I also used to say yes, okay? Yes, we all, still we do. We are bound by situations. If we were not married, what would we do? Maybe we will be very free, right? Or if we are so marriage should not mean that you are actually put in jail. It should be freedom, right? Freedom to think, freedom to speak your thoughts, freedom to live the way you want, freedom for women, especially Indian women, I would say. I don't know about Mexican women, or I would not say about Canadian women or any other Russian or Britishers, whoever that is. But I think not all the women are like that, but still, because of our conditioning and habits, we tend to live our life, because we think that this is our responsibility to make sure that everyone is well fed and everyone is taken care of. And when we don't do that, or maybe we one day when we want to lie down, we think, oh my God, we feel guilty. Why we feel guilty? Because we were put into that habit, into the situation, to make sure that it is our responsibility to take care of everyone else. But who will take care of us? Are we that steel body that we don't need anybody's care? We can take care of ourselves. We are also human being. We are not that kind of animal who are put to test in the farmland, okay? Or who are bound to a rope and then you're pulled. You pull the, basically you plow the whole farmland, right? But the point is, in Hindi we have a lot of proverbs, yeah, sometimes it is not compulsion. Now there is no compulsion, but the point is still it is like that, that everyone has to, like for men also it is like that. Like, am I the only one who has to work and who has to provide for the family? The point is, are they also the that bull who is plowing the whole land? No, they are not. But that is how it seems, right? That only men has to take care of the whole family. Why the woman cannot take? So everyone has to help each other. The point is, but certain times when we want to rest, it becomes an obligation to, we have to do this. Otherwise, we cannot sleep. We cannot take rest. Even like now the mask comes off, masters, from Madhuji's face also. Sometimes I also think the same way, oh, if I don't do this, my husband won't feel good, and so I have to go and do it. I don't feel like cooking today, but I have to cook because he is into this mindset that, if she makes food, then only I'm going to eat. He can cook by himself, but he's not going to cook. The point is, it is my responsibility. But today I got, no, not today, but many a days I get tea from him. So anyway, even in the morning now I'm getting tea. The point is, I'm a blessed soul, and every day I'm getting something good, right? This should be the case. So we are actually bound to situations because we thought so, that we have to do this, and that is why that we think that we are not free. But it is us only who are the villains of our life, the antagonist. That means we are actually stopping ourselves from achieving that, or we are stopping ourselves that, we can't do this, we can't do that. The point is, who is that me who stops me? Is that the villain inside me? The protagonist and antagonist, they both live inside me. And so it is not only me, it is also you all. So how many of you think that yes, we are our own villains sometimes, and we are the only ones who stop ourselves, right? So I'm gonna put the story again so that people who missed it, I'm gonna share the story again, okay? Okay, Master, this is the story. So we think, I'm going to read it very quickly so that everyone is on the same page. We think it really seems as if our freedom consists in choosing our own particular form of slavery. We become slaves of only those particular choices which we think, that we are bound to this and we have to do this. Like I work 8 hours a day, and if I get promoted, I will work 12 hours a day, if you get promoted, you will work 12 hours a day. But if you are not promoted, will you work? So some people, they also think it's okay. If I don't get promoted, I'll still do it because that's my job, my responsibility. Sometimes we think like that. We are actually slave of the situation. If I get married and now I have no time for myself. So people do think that, if I get married, I won't have time for myself. But no, nothing like that. We have thought about it, and we think that we have been put into that kind of habit or situations or conditioning, and that is why we are performing like that, we are behaving like that. But don't you think so all, that we can always say that I am also a human being, and I need to take care of myself, and this is the time when I'm tired and I'm gonna go and take rest without any guilt. Can you do that? That is when you are not slave of your situation. And now when you sought out God, so now with meditation also, so many people think, oh, she's a spiritual master, she should behave like that. Who told you that? No, I'm a human being, and I have all the, seven colors of the rainbow in my life. So why should I not enjoy all the seven colors? Why a spiritual master should only go for white or black something, right? No, the spiritual master will always see, we need to balance the yin and yang. But the point is, once we get balanced, what does it mean? That means that all the seven colors of the rainbow are balanced. They are all working together, meaning we all have to enjoy everything. who told us that we can't enjoy? I am still living in with my family. I'm not a Himalayan yogi that I'm going there. I will do it maybe some other time. I don't know, but at this time, if I'm on planet Earth, I'm going to live my life in balanced way, right? So that is why if I sought God, which means I'm now obliged to attend services, masses, religious ceremonies. Many people, they think, oh, this person is spiritual, she is teaching meditation, or they are teaching meditation, or they are learning meditation, so they should attend only meditation only. They should not have any other basically any other entertainment. No, we should be entertaining ourselves, we should be taking care of ourselves in every way. That is what it means. So everything that is important in life, love, work, faith, ends up becoming a very heavy burden. Why does it become a heavy burden? Because we don't enjoy. Now I'll tell you one thing. The master says only love allows us to escape, only love for what we do with our freedom. If we cannot love, then we might as well stop right here. Jesus said, if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life with one eye rather than have two eyes and be cast into hellfire. Harsh words, but that's how it is. So, anyway, that was the end of the passage, as you all know. But one thing, mark my words, masters. Now, understand this way. Now, as we were doing the You Can Heal Your Life list some time back, right? So, we all, sorry, heard that, blood is joy, right? Our blood is joy, meaning when our blood flows freely, that is like the joyousness in our life. It is, we experience joyousness, and we actually help ourselves by enjoying life, right? The joy is present in the blood, meaning what is blood? Can anybody tell me what is blood? What kind of element that would be? Can anybody tell me? Can anyone tell me, masters? Just
Because
raise.
it carries oxygen and gives you more energy and makes your life lively.
No, it is water. Water, fluid, right?
Yeah.
Meaning, when we talk about blood, what is blood? Blood is a form of fluid, liquid, right? And it is flowing inside our veins and arteries. When we talk about liquid, yeah, that is liquid, fluid, or blood, it is circulating inside our circulatory system, right? What is that circulatory system doing? It is helping the flow of the blood go from one place to another. Meaning, when we talk about our sacral chakra, it represents what? It represents water element. Water element is what? Creativity. Creativity is what? Your creative energy, meaning that something that flows and grows. Now, just link this to your money energy. Money should be growing, flowing, right? It should not be stuck. Meaning, this creative energy, that what is the water element in your inside your body, it should grow. It should freely flowing. It should be flowing freely, right? That means this energy that you carry should be able to, flow freely. And that is why we are stopping ourselves. Why are we not free? When we make ourselves bound to situations or things, what do? We bound ourselves, and we put ourselves in cage, and we are the only people who block our own self. We stop ourselves from growing. We stop ourselves from flowing, meaning we stop the money energy also. Just imagine stark reality, meaning we are stopping everything about ourselves, the creative energy. When we stop, when we don't feel like doing things because out of guilt, meaning you are also guilty about earning money, right? So imagine that, masters, and let yourself be free. I don't need anybody to tell me to, okay, now this is the time for you to free. This is your time to fly. No, nobody should tell me that. I should be able to fly by my own self. That is why when birds, as they say, the birds have the chickens, I mean, the birds have their small, small birdies, and what happens to the birdies? So at that time when the birds are little bit big, the small birdies, when they are big, the The children of the birds, I would say. So when they are little big, the mother actually tells them to jump from the nest, you know, and it is very scary that time, right? But if they don't do that, they won't learn to fly. If you don't take the risk, you won't fly, you won't get out of your situations. We actually put ourselves in that situation. So, meaning, masters, it is very, very essential for us to take risks. Otherwise, you will never do it. You'll never do it. People who think time and again, oh, I should do this, I should not do this, what are the repercussions of that? Okay, how much, what angle should I take to fly? Where should I sit, and all those things. But some people, they just fly, they just jump from there, they just do it. So anyway, this is from my side, masters. Anybody wishes to share their views, I would love to hear them, because it was such a wonderful message today, with like two three messages intact. Anybody wishes to share anything at this time? Don't give me smiling faces. Talk. Oh, Sheelam ji, yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Atma Vandan to all. It's a
Atmandan.
really, really beautiful passage, and that's the truth of life. You start working as a man, for example,
Mhm.
and of course, then he hankers for promotion, which he knows, and then he has to work harder to keep up his promotion. And when he gets married, the woman expects some time that he should spend for her. So he's already drained out, but then has to just pull on to keep her happy. So then, suppose they have children, children will be longing that they should be taken out. So whole life of his is like in a slavery, which to some extent I felt my life was like that when I worked. I loved my work, so I think always my consultant used to always put more work on me. And I sometimes really got drained out, but then I can't say anything to her. And when retirement came, I really earlier think I never can retire because I loved my job. But when I realized about the slavery I was in, I said, no, it's high time. I really want some time for myself. And
Correct.
confidently took this retirement. I'm enjoying this meditation, do it at my time or whatever.
Yeah.
So
See,
I,
that's what we don't realize, that how much of bounding we have put for our own self. We have put
yeah,
so much in front of ourselves where we are bound to things. We do things because out of responsibility, we do things out of care, we do things out of people pleasing, we do things out of respect, we do so many things out of so many things. But have we ever thought about what we like? I'm not teaching selfishness here, because I was also like this time back. And when I learned that I need to take care of myself, and Sheelamji, you also have done that, right? When you
yeah.
also found that, then you thought, oh my goodness, how much blockages I have created for myself. We
No,
have
but I thought
forgotten
it
this.
is enough. I have done my
That is
profession
what. Why do we even wait for enough is enough? That is what.
because I really love. People are shocked how I took retirement because it was so passionate with my profession. But then I told myself I'm really becoming a slave to my profession because with
Yes,
uh,
yes, nice.
and guy, if you go to practice, everybody says, "Till I deliver, doctor, please don't go." When one delivers, there's somebody else. So it was going to be a non-stop process. So I said,
That is
"No,
what.
that's enough was enough."
Yeah.
So
So that is what I want to say to everyone. Why do we even wait for, like for even a simple small example, we will actually scroll till the time we feel sleepy and we like, oh my God, we are doing the same thing. And certain things that we actually read on YouTube also, or any other thing, what do? We continuously have those kind of messages until one day we say enough is enough. I don't want to go through this, and we unsubscribe and we just let it go. Anyway, but thank you so much, Shilamji. Very nice. Abhimanyu ji, you wanted to?
Yes, I will start after 1 minute. If
Sure.
anyone else want to
No
share
problem.
after that, yeah,
Yeah, no
just
problem. Yeah. So anybody else in the meantime, masters? Shilamji, you had something to say? Something else?
no, no actually, uh, the thing is, I didn't realize the years passed by because I enjoyed my profession, to tell you frankly. But when the retirement came and I had a choice whether I should join private, that's the time I said no. Because I really want time for myself. I don't want to be a slave that every time I have to beg for my leave and things and can't do things in my time. And I enjoy my being a housewife now, which I never had a chance. So I think, sometimes we forget ourselves in the joy of our profession or whatever we get committed
Yep.
to realize that we have enslaved ourselves.
That's why from time to time we need to actually go out for movie dates for our own self. Not only that, but do some window shopping and go and shop also sometimes, When you shop for yourself, you feel good. Not only that, see, when you go out and you see things and stuff, sometimes you feel like purchasing, but sometimes people, we don't have that much amount, like that amount of that much money or something. But sometimes even a small thing that you purchase with less cost, that also can actually help you. It brings joy, and that joy needs to flow in our life. When once that joy flows, meaning our blood is flowing, it is not stuck. Blood is flowing, meaning the money is also basically, you are actually recycling. Once the money goes, it comes back also. So as with every money you give out, you say it comes to me in thousand folds. How about that, right? Same way with joy. So when you actually live your life and anything that makes you happy, so it's like all the time. Definitely serious times are there, and we are going to be serious about it. But during those times when you can be happy, why keep a sad face or depressed face, right? Let's be happy together, and that's what life is all about. That there will be times that will not be good, right? But we should actually live those lifetimes also, where the highs and lows are there, and we live. But why not with a smile on our face? That's what. Anyway, thank you, Sheelam ji. It was really wonderful that you brought the important points. Abhimanyu ji.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, just one more second and then I'm done.
sure.
So meanwhile, I did some important work also,
I
getting
understood.
ready for the school.
Yeah,
So one thing which I understood from this is like I'll share it from my own personal experience of life.
sure. Go ahead.
What
Definitely.
happened is that I used to go to school as a teacher, and I used to think that I'll come back and I'll do this whatever like sadhana, nam japa, or whatever, like say for example, meditation and everything which were there separately. And I used to get frustrated that I am putting a lot of energy into the school for this 6 7 hours, and when I'll be doing this all. And then again I promoted, and this new prison came into life because I had to invest a lot of time again and again.
Yes,
And then I was again stuck somewhere, that when I'll be giving time to myself or to the things, to the rituals which I was doing at all. And after that I consulted my guru that what is this all. He said, why are you not happy and not doing things in the school time? What is that special in your rituals which cannot be done at that point of time?
correct.
Because what your meditation is teaching you is to be honest, first thing. Second is to be jealous free. Third thing is to be compassionate. Fourth thing is to be whatsoever list is there, which you are exploring into yourself, the qualities and everything. Where are you going to apply? After school time, when you will be retiring, you will not get people to apply all these things.
Correct.
And I used to always say that there is something special I am meant for, that this is something which you are meant for. Whosoever is getting that much profession, like say for example the prime minister is getting a job of taking care of the country. So I heard once when Prime Minister of a country said that he is doing it, he got this job. A person is simply doing it. He was so humble and so respectful towards the thing.
Yes,
And then were many people who, like, for example, Redas, he used to repair the shoes and he was enlightened at that point of time.
that's what.
Kabir Sahib never left this stitching, and he was continuing there. Then I understood that I need not to be special or something which is greater beyond my
Whatever.
workspace.
Yeah.
I have been chosen by the universe itself. So if anyone is not going to understand this, definitely a new wall or a new prison will be created by self.
Yes.
If a person is understanding such sort of things, that whatever we are doing, if we'll be doing it with love, if we are taking care of the new generation as a professional, as a teacher or something, whatever work is being done, if there is someone who is even driving a bus for the school, if
Correct?
he knows that he is taking them to the destination and bringing them back safe to the home, and that sort of divinity is there in that work also, it is going to be a tool for his enlightenment or her enlightenment, which I felt like.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something like the only love is there which can break this prison. Otherwise, every work is going to form a new sort of prison. This is something which I felt connected to this beautiful
Yes,
story
and
today.
that is what is so beautiful about this story, and very nicely put, Abhimanyu ji, that we all are actually bound to our situations, but until we realize, once we realize, we are free, and that is what is that we were talking about in the last class also, the choiceless awareness. Once that awareness comes to you, you have no choice. Just you have to go with that choice. Go and do it, but be truthful with what you are, right? Be truthful with what you do, and that is where your life will actually take you in the right way. If you really want to put your life in the right way, right path, then choose the right things, and then those right things will come to you with right intensity, with greater force, I would say. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes, Nirja ji, and then we can go into meditation also.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm traveling today, so I'm in
Oh,
a different place again. But I really I think what you said and what
Abhimanyu ji.
Abhimanyu ji said now and Sheelam ji, right? What Abhimanyu ji said, it struck a chord with me. I was reading this story one time. One of the astronauts, they were the launch was happening for the moon, and I think it was one of the presidents or something, if I'm not wrong. He went to the washroom, and as he was washing hands, one of the guys who were there, like a helper there, gave him a towel or something, and he wiped his hands and he said, "Thank you, you're keeping this place very clean." And that janitor, right, he looked into the eyes of the president and he said, "Sir, with due respect, what I do has made the astronauts go to the moon." Because if he doesn't keep it clean, right, I mean, and they some kind of thing comes, then the astronauts, so these things might be so menial, but it's such an important thing, the cleanliness of that place and keeping that place. And I was thinking, like, it's so important, whatever small job they say, right, whatever you're put, like he said, Abhimanyu ji. No, so I was coming back to my hotel and that's why I joined late, but it is
Yeah.
really good. And
And
I needed this story because I need to fly in this part of my life.
wow, beautiful. And that is what, enjoy every moment of your life, masters. Don't think that you are a spiritual individual and you belong to meditation world. So you have to be like so calm and quiet, and you can't be excited. No, you just enjoy every bit of the life, meaning enjoy every taste of what life has to offer. Because if you're not tasting everything, you won't even experience and you won't learn. The point is, enjoy every bit of it. You have only one, like, you have only this life at this time, with this personality. At this time, you remember yourself. In the future, you don't know what happens, where you are going, what is what. And you definitely, we all need to liberate ourselves. But when? Until we are ready to let go of all the bondages. And how are we bounded, basically? We are bounded because of our thoughts, because we think that we cannot do those things. We put ourselves in that limited cage, meaning that the limitedness of this life, we think that we are limited, but we are actually unlimited, and we can do much expansive stuff. But we have thought that, oh, it is because we are humans we can only do this, or because I am a woman I can only do this, or because I'm a man I can only do this, because I'm a child so I can only do this. No, it is the way we have been brought up, and we have been taught, and we have made ourselves habitual. Anyway, thank you, Nirja ji. Wonderful. And everyone, fly in your own life, masters.
Yeah.
Fly. Don't.
And there was just one more thing. I was listening to the autobiography of
Yogi.
Yogi, right? I've read that book many times, but when I'm walking, I listen to something that is really positive. And in that one scene was so good. It said that we all come with the soul contracts, right? But when we come and things change here, maybe we are not bound to the same soul contract anymore. And that's when, if you think it is for your good, we do it nicely. You don't want to just break all the soul contracts. But sometimes when things come to, like, it is that point where you've given everything you can and it cannot, maybe it is a time to positively and spiritually and divinely say that this contract is no more.
Yes, very
And
nicely.
that way you can fly.
This is what where I will tell you there are certain times when you are actually going with a group or going with someone, and this is the time where the soul contract now is done. You have done your share of work, your bit of work, and now you have to go. But certain times other individual or other people or the tribe would not feel like that. But that is the time when you go forward and let them come to you. Don't hold yourself back and don't keep yourself stuck, because if you do that, you are actually not vibrating higher, and you're stopping the growth of the whole community, of this whole fabric of, the fabric that is there of this universe, where everyone will align to. When you actually align with your own frequency, they will come to you, they will catch on to you. If they want to be with you, they will come to you. So never stop your growth, masters, not for anyone, never for anyone. What we do is, okay, because uh, yesterday, my husband put this Sayara movie. I did not want to see it because I thought that, it is like a very emotional movie, very crying movie, so I will cry, I will cry. I know that I'll do that. But I saw that movie, I definitely cried, but, but I saw that. And this is where the heroine says, the only regret that you will carry forward will be that you did not become a superstar. And that is what I want you to see. To like, I have seen, like, she saw the glimpses of the future, just like with open eyes. You dream sometimes, right? So she saw that how what good, like how good he can be. Like, he's a hero, he's a superstar, he's a great singer, and people will love him. But she saw with open eyes. But he gave up his dream for her, just to, because she was sick. The point is, later on, he also understood, and he started that with that journey. But if you are true to your art, if you are true to your work, you will get there, masters. So never stop your journey, because people who want to come to you or who want to be with you, they will catch up. They will catch up with you. So hold your frequency. That is also one of the message. So anyway, Sheelamji, thank you, Nirjaji, and then we can go into meditation.
No,
Time.
that's what briefly I just wanted to say. Like Anshumanji said, my profession was
Abhimanyu.
such, yeah,
Yeah.
that Abhimanyu said that my profession was such that serving the poor, everybody, felt that they had no one. But you felt you did your duty, which touched many hearts. There was a lot of love in my profession, which was gratifying. I think that's why it never made me feel. But the freedom was if I wanted to travel somewhere, wanted to take leave, that is where I felt. But otherwise, I never even went for
That
a
is what.
vacation.
Yeah, that is what. But see, maybe you should have taken that chance to see what it does. But you never opened that cage. That's what the point is. You never opened that cage. You knew that you could fly, but you never opened that cage.
But I didn't know where to fly. Actually, this is what happened when I
That is
got retired.
what. That is why
So,
we are
no,
accustomed to the surroundings so much that we fear. We don't even know. Maybe the fear was not there, but you don't know where to fly, because now you thought that this is your life.
no, only when
Now,
I came to America, my cousin introduced me to this meditation and said, "You try it, you'll do." Then I said, "Yeah, I was waiting for the master. Every time praying that someone will come to guide me which way I should go." So that's how it helped me at the right time to get the right guidance.
so that is
And
what, when you were ready, the master appeared. But the point
yeah,
is, because you were not ready earlier, you did not even open the cage, or you did not knock down the door that I want to fly. The
I
point.
did, Dr. Madhuji. I used to go to every satsang when I could. But the thing is, I couldn't go for everything I wanted to because of the work that I was committed to. But I never missed any time an opportunity
No, you are
to,
not understanding the point.
yeah,
I'm not going to argue with you here, but what I'm saying is that
yeah,
sometimes, we stop our own self by not letting ourselves free and saying that, yeah, I want to go there, but when you put but there, if there, or still, the point is we are not ready, meaning we still need that openness. Yes, I'm ready to go. No stopping there. The point is that. So everyone
thank you.
does this, but thank you so much. Sheelam ji, thank you, thank you. I just want to make sure that everyone does that, that we are not stopping ourselves. I want to be free, but am I free? If you are not free, go there. Yes, Abhimanyu ji, and then go ahead
Yeah. So
quickly.
what happened is that, like, as a teacher, I used to think that I'll get holidays and then I'll be meditating, or maybe just like
Never
ma'am
happened.
said, yes, I'll be visiting to the place. And I used to write a application to the chief minister also, that government holidays there, why the private organizations are not doing it. And definitely the actions were there. I used to do that. That I want holiday, and I want, like, especially the Purnima and the Amavasya, because in India we have celebrations of different saints and enlightened beings, especially on Purnimas and Amavasyas.
But
And
just imagine.
then what happened is that I realized that no, I need not to go anywhere else for this. I need not to be very special sort of place to be there and then only meditate. No, now my own place, wherever I am,
Yeah,
I can
that
do
is,
that also,
yes,
and that is
yes.
what is something.
So that is what very, very important. We are not going to change the surroundings, but we are going to change our own self and find time for the things that we want to do. And that is where the spirituality is. This is what is spirituality. Live your life at your terms with the colors that you have in your life. Enjoy each and every color. Taste each and everything. The point is, only those things, I would say, definitely, until we have definitely tasted the bad times. That's why we are actually able to appreciate the good times. We have tasted something bad, that is bitter, that is why we can actually appreciate the sweetness of life, or the sweet things that we eat, right? So very, very important, masters, why we are actually appreciating our life, because we have seen the bad times also, bad days also. So we know what good times can bring, what it can do to us. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for this wonderful discussion. So let's go into meditation, and let's go with Patri sir's music and take one breath at a time. Inhale deeply, masters. Exhale softly. It was really beautiful message from the masters today. So let us be free in our own way. Whatever we are doing, in whichever field we are, whatever projects we have, we carry, or we are going to create, let us be free and create those projects, create the path that we want to tread on, but with freedom in our mind, freedom in our wings, freedom the way we go about things. Don't stop yourself from anything. Convey this to your subconscious mind. Convey this to each and every breath, to each and every cell inside your body, masters. Let this incoming breath enter with greater force of freedom and light inside each and every cell. As you inhale deeply, experience and feel this freedom in the form of golden life force energy entering each and every cell through the breath that you inhale through your nostril. As you inhale, take your time to inhale deeply, exhale softly, and slowly, steadily, as you exhale, use the same amount of time, but be compassionate towards yourself. Leave this breath, or exhale out this breath that you have held on to for such a long time. This breath is very heavy, dark, dense. It has pushed you into depression, bondage, heaviness, responsibilities. So as you exhale, I request you all and recommend also to exhale any responsibility at this time. Definitely, you have to work, you have to carry on your responsibility. You won't forget, but can you expel this heaviness, dark, dense energy of sadness with any job that you do, that out of pressure that you do, out of responsibility that you do? So release the negative side effects of it or the dark, dense energies. We are inhaling peace, compassion, kindness, love, and to that unconditional love into each and every breath. As it enters, it goes in our brain, our subconscious mind, our facial expressions, and then it enters the other parts of your body, including your brain, your eyes, ears, throat, neck, muscles, arms, shoulders, hands, chest, rib cage, heart, lungs, spine, upper back, middle back, lower back, abdomen, and the three parts to your abdomen, your stomach, your reproductive region, and then your large intestinal region. And as you go through, go down with each and every cell, with each and every breath, you fill this rejuvenating energy into you. As you inhale, don't you feel this freedom as it comes into you? You take a deep sigh of relief as you exhale out. So inhale fully and exhale. Inhale positivity and exhale negativity. Inhale good habits and exhale bad habits. Inhale good behaviors, exhale addictions. Inhale purity and exhale sinful acts. Inhale positive thought process, exhale negative thought process. Imagine with everything that you release and exhale, your body is less dense, your body is lighter, more lighter with every exhalation. At the start of your meditation, your body has this dense energy, maybe a blackish or grayish energy to that. And as you are exhaling, you notice that your body is turning light. Your body is turning into golden color as the smoke is being expelled, as the dark, dense energy is being expelled. So take your time as you inhale and exhale, masters, and go down into your feet. And now do the same thing, same process. Inhale peace, exhale fight, arguments, difficulty, challenges. Then inhale the forward movement. Exhale any stuck energies, stop energies, or blockages. Inhale free flowing energies. Exhale stuck energies out. Inhale freedom to move forward. Exhale bondages that keeps you stuck. Inhale happiness. Exhale sadness. Inhale blissful energies entering your mind, body, and even soul. And as you breathe out a heavy chunk out of your body, your mind, and your heart. And that heavy chunk has held so many past memories, which actually keeps you habituated to the old energies. So leave it, release. Or if you feel like crying, you can cry. Nobody's stopping you. It's good that you release. So crying is also a form of healing, masters. When you cry, you release that stuck, heavy energy. When you cry, you release that old energy. You let go. So heal yourself. Healing also needs to take place as you move forward, masters. So until you are stuck with that heavy baggage of yours, can you move forward easily? If you carry, suppose you go for shopping and you have a heavy weight that you carry, you feel like that, oh my God, that's so heavy weight. I just need to keep it somewhere. When you keep it somewhere on the cart, trolley, you let go of that baggage. So very similar. Can you keep that baggage out now? I know that is your baggage, your depression, your sadness. But how about not to own that depression of yours? It served its purpose, you learned your lesson, that part of your life has been done. Now let us go and move a new page, a new leaf in our lives. With new mindset, new energy, where we are sorted, we know what we want, we know what we need to do. Certain things happening in our life, and we have a thought why this came into our life. Because it had come to you to teach you a lesson, to tell you that you are very important and you need to live a balanced life. Maybe that is where the imbalance is. And that is why the issue, the challenge is still present. Every situation tells us something. So learn from every situation. What is it teaching you? Why are you creating challenge for yourself? Or why this is challenging for you? Keep your life uncomplicated. Keep your life simple and less complicated. Either you go to place or you don't go to place. Either you're extrovert or introvert. Either you want this or you don't want this. So have this awareness and make your choice. Meaning when you are aware, you have no choice. And that is called choiceless awareness. So make that choice. Either you do it or you don't do it. So now with deep incoming breath, masters, I'm going to keep quiet and let you concentrate. Take each and every breath. And remember, you are special. We all are special. So, when you remember this, you know what to do. If you are special for yourself, make choices for yourself, which is good for you. If you know that you have the divine within you, are you going to make wrong choices? No. So remember, your life is very important for you, for nobody else but for you. So love yourself unconditionally. There's no one to love you. It is only you who is going to love your own self. You take care of yourself. because you are important for your own self. Don't make rash choices or decisions. This is your life, one life. Live it or lose it. My dear masters, now very slowly let us all come back into our body consciousness. Whenever you are ready and comfortable, take your time. Slowly take deep in breaths and come back into the physical world reality as you have let go of so many heaviness, so much negativity, and releasing anything dark, dense, heavy out of your system. And as you inhale deeply, you become more lighter. So, masters, slowly, steadily, as you return, give thanks and gratitude to your own self so that it actually teaches you, your own self teaches you how important you are. And this light body of yours is now going to experience newer energy, active flow, creativity, happiness, joy in one's life. Because now you have a new set of thinking, mindset, or perception. Very slowly, masters, straighten up your spine, your neck, your head, and clasp your hands and fingers. And whenever you're ready, masters, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very slowly, masters. You all can come out now. Thank you so much, everyone. Open your eyes beneath your palms. Whenever you're ready, you can and open your eyes and release your palms. Masters, thank you so much. Hug yourself. Pat yourself, masters. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, masters, it's really, really wonderful to have you all here. So, let us end the session. And if anybody has any experience, if you want to share, you can definitely raise your hand. Or if you have any questions to ask, go ahead, masters. All good then. Let's end the session, masters. If there are no hand raises, I know it's thank you so much, Nirja ji. Thank you. Okay, masters, let's end the session then. We'll meet tomorrow and let's see if it is you can heal your life or something else. But yeah, thank you so much for being here and sharing your precious time, space, energy. So may we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. May we all meditate regularly with our individual self as well as with the group's energy and consciousness. Let us teach meditation to everyone, awaken everyone, and do our much needed inner work every day. Thank you so much. So be free, masters. Thank you so much, Swati. Thank you. Thank you, Sheelam ji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.